Hey everyone. Lovely Leona here again. Thanks. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Let's try again. So I want to answer another question that I always seem to get as well, which is okay, so the last video got rudely interrupted by a phone call. Apologies. Let's try round 3. Why did I get into children's entertaining? What made me do it? So when I look back on this, I always laugh to myself because it is quite a funny story and it boils down to one person's comment made to me. When I was working in my first nursery, I remember we were waiting for the children to come back from a trip, and we had parents, younger siblings, probably even grandparents at the time. And I needed to keep these people occupied because naturally people were starting to get frustrated. They're waiting for a long period of time. The coach is stuck in traffic and it was summer, it was getting hot. They were coming back from the zoo, I think it was. Yeah, it was definitely the zoo. And I had to keep them occupied. Literally, you've got younger siblings like wailing, like they're hot and bothered. And do you want water? Do you want a lolly? Do you want biscuit? Grandma, do you want tea? So yeah, I was keeping everybody occupied. That was my little one job. And I felt I'd done quite well at it, to be fair. Because after that, I had one comment made by this parent and she bursted out. Do you know what, Leona? You should be a clown. I looked at her like I went red in the face. And I remember her saying, no, because I probably at this point looked really embarrassed. And she was like, I don't mean it like that. Because at the time I'm thinking, you know, squishy nose, red nose, okay, painted face, wig, funny hat, funny shoes. Thinking, why would you call me a clown, you know? And she was like, I don't mean it like that. She's like, you're really funny. You've kept us all laughing for the past hour. And to be honest with you, it touched me eventually, because initially I was probably a bit embarrassed and probably slightly offended. But when I look back on it, it's because of her. I actually got my first party in 2012 to host for a child, and I loved it after that. The children were buzzing. So that's where it started, all because I got called a clown.